Picture this. You're standing in the middle of a crowded marketplace in Marrakesh, or walking to the bustling streets of Barcelona, and suddenly you realize your phone is gone. Your wallet has vanished. Your passport has disappeared. For most travelers, this is their worst nightmare. But what if I told you that in a decade of traveling through some of the sketchiest places on earth, from Brazilian favelas to Colombian neighborhoods that locals warn me to avoid, I've never lost a single item to theft. Not once. Today I'm going to share the exact system that has kept my belongings safe through 10 years of international travel. And I'll tell you about the one time a thief actually tried to rob me and failed so spectacularly that I felt genuinely embarrassed for him. By the end of this video, you'll know how to become what I call a hard target. Using gear that looks completely ordinary but contains secret features that would make any spy jealous. But before we dive into the gear, let me explain the fundamental philosophy behind theft-proof travel. It's not about making theft impossible, because nothing can do that. Instead, it's about applying what I call the 3 Ds. Deterrence, which makes thieves look elsewhere for easier targets. Delay, which makes any attempt at theft take so long that thieves give up or get caught. And detection, which alerts you immediately when something's happening to your belongings. The key insight here is that thieves are looking for quick, easy opportunities. They want to grab something valuable and disappear within seconds. When you make yourself even slightly more difficult to rob than the person standing next to you, you win, because they'll move on to that easier target instead. Let me start with something that saved me hundreds of dollars and could save you even more. This looks like an ordinary stick of deodorant, right? But inside this innocent-looking toiletry item, I keep $500 in emergency cash, a USB drive with backups of all my important documents, and an air tag for tracking. When a thief is rifling through your belongings, they're looking for obvious high-value items they can grab instantly. Phones, wallets, jewelry, expensive electronics. They're not looking at your half-used deodorant stick. This is just one example of what I call covert storage solutions. The principle is simple. Hide your most valuable items inside things that thieves either don't want or wouldn't think to check. I've seen travelers use everything from fake shampoo bottles to hollowed out books, and even clean diapers for the truly desperate situations. But here's where most people make a critical mistake with hidden storage. They put all their decoy items together in one place, usually their main luggage. If a thief finds your laptop bag and discovers one fake item, they might start looking for others. Always keep your covert storage separate from your obvious valuables, and never access these items in public where others might see what you're doing. Now let's talk about securing your actual luggage, because this is where most travelers are completely vulnerable. For years, I used a portable safe that could lock to fixed objects in hotel rooms. It worked well, but was bulky and heavy for carry-on travel. The solution I found was Luggage that has anti-theft features built directly into the fabric and design. The bags I use now have panels lined with steel mesh, making them slash resistant. The zippers are puncture resistant, So you can't open them by poking a pen through the fabric like you can with normal luggage. And they have locking straps with steel cables that let you secure the entire bag to fixed objects like bed frames or bathroom fixtures. Here's what's brilliant about the zipper security system. To open these bags, a thief would first need to access the zipper area, which requires opening a hidden flap. Then they'd need to figure out how to unlock a combination mechanism. Then they'd need to disconnect two zippers that are clipped together. Each step takes time and makes noise, which are a pickpocket's worst enemies. But you don't need to buy expensive specialized luggage to improve your security. Some simple additions to your existing bags can make a huge difference. Locking carabiners with screw closures can secure your bag to fixed objects and prevent grab-and-run theft. I once used one to lock my bicycle to a bike rack in Brazil when I didn't have a proper bike lock. Small zipper clips can connect your zippers together, making them much harder to open discreetly. You can buy these for a few dollars, or even use a paper clip in a pinch. For luggage you're leaving in hotel rooms, a basic bike lock or retractable cable lock can secure hard-shell suitcases to furniture. One tool I always carry is duct tape, and it has more anti-theft uses than you might imagine. You can tape zippers together on bags you're checking under buses or trains, making them much harder to open quickly. Tape also covers peepholes in hotel room doors, preventing thieves from using reverse peephole viewers to see inside your room and determine if it's empty. But all the gear in the world won't help you if you don't have situational awareness. This is actually more important than any piece of equipment I'll show you today. When you're on public transportation, keep valuables on your lap, not on the floor where you can't see them. In crowded areas, where your backpack on your front, or at minimum, make sure it's tight against your body so you can feel if someone's trying to open it. The biggest mistake I see travelers make is storing valuables in the easy-access external pockets of their backpacks. These are literally designed for pickpockets. Anything valuable should be in interior compartments that require multiple steps to access. Speaking of pickpockets, let me tell you about the clothing that has revolutionized my travel security. I wear jackets with over 20 pockets, including 6 interior zipper compartments designed for different items. When your phone, passport, and cash are zipped inside interior pockets, and then your jacket is zipped up, it's physically impossible for a pickpocket to reach them, no matter how skilled they are or how distracted you become. The company that makes these jackets is so confident in their pickpocket-proof design that they offer a $1,000 guarantee. In 20 years, nobody has successfully claimed it. I love using these jackets at airports too, because I can store all my valuables in the interior pockets, then simply remove the jacket at security. Nothing loose in the bins where airport thieves can grab it. If you don't want to buy specialized clothing, you can create your own security pockets. I had a seamstress in Guatemala sew a hidden pocket into the interior leg of my pants for $5. It's been incredibly useful for storing emergency cash and backup cards. For beach days or situations where you can't wear a security jacket, I use various covert storage options. A water bottle with a hidden compartment works well if you have a secure way to carry it. A hollowed-out book can fit larger items like phones, though it does add weight to your luggage. There are also fake hangers with hidden compartments that you can hang in hotel closets. The key with all these options is choosing items that thieves either wouldn't want to steal or wouldn't want to touch. The psychology matters as much as the hiding spot itself. Now let's talk about Decoy Wallets, because this is where things get interesting from a psychological perspective. A decoy wallet can be useful in certain situations, but it's not the magic solution many people think it is. I fill mine with $5 in local currency, expired credit cards, and old membership cards. The idea is that if you're confronted by a robber, you can hand over the decoy and hopefully they'll leave without searching further. But here's the critical point. If you're going to use a decoy wallet, you need to practice retrieving it reflexively. In a high-stress robbery situation, you don't want to accidentally hand over your real wallet because you panicked and grabbed the wrong one. And obviously, if someone pulls a weapon and you can't remember where your decoy is, just give them everything. Your life is infinitely more valuable than your belongings. Personally, I've moved away from decoy wallets because I found them more trouble than they're worth in daily use. Instead, I only carry what I need for each specific day, leaving extra cash and cards secured in my covert storage back at my accommodation. For travelers going to higher risk areas, I recommend bringing a backup phone. This doesn't need to be expensive. An old phone with just essential apps can work perfectly. This strategy almost saved me from learning a very expensive lesson about situational awareness. Let me tell you about the most pathetic robbery attempt in criminal history. I was in Cali, Colombia, walking home alone from salsa dancing class at 9:30 at night. First mistake. Dark, empty streets are never a good choice for solo walking. I had hidden my brand new phone in my underwear, which I thought was clever, but I made several other critical errors. A guy approached me asking for directions, which should have been an immediate red flag. Why would a local Colombian ask a confused-looking foreigner for directions in his own city? But I was so proud that I actually knew where the place was that I let him get close to me. He said thanks, reached out to shake my hand, then pulled me into a grip and started talking rapidly in Spanish. My Spanish was still pretty weak, and I kept hearing the word banda, which means gang. My brain somehow decided he was trying to recruit me for his gang, so I kept saying no, gracias, with a big smile. He got more and more frustrated, talking faster and faster, and I kept cheerfully declining his gang invitation. Finally, I realized he was actually saying, "I have a gun. Give me your phone," in Spanish. But at this point, I didn't see any weapons, and this guy was literally half my size. So I made a split-second decision to keep playing dumb and continue smiling while saying no, thank you. Eventually, he asked me directly in Spanish, and I responded in English, which should have completely blown my cover. But this guy was not working with a full deck. He growled at me in frustration, let me go, and I smiled and said, "Buenas noches," and walked away. From that moment on, Whenever I had to go out at night in potentially dangerous areas, I brought my old cracked iPhone as a sacrificial phone with limited apps. And I learned to never enter my passcode in public where others might see it. If someone steals your phone and knows your passcode, they can drain your bank accounts in minutes. This brings me to room security, which is just as important as protecting yourself on the streets. Always tape over peepholes in hotel doors, because reverse peephole viewers let people see into your room from outside. Use duct tape to secure zippers on bags you're leaving under buses or trains. These simple steps cost nothing, but provide significant protection. For travelers with expensive equipment who are staying in places with questionable security, consider bringing a travel security camera. These devices are now incredibly small and affordable, and they serve multiple purposes beyond theft prevention. If you're traveling alone, especially as a woman, a security camera can provide valuable peace of mind. You have several options for travel cameras. A visible camera pointed at the door can deter thieves who see it when they enter. You can use an old smartphone with a camera app to create a DIY security system. Or you can use a covert camera disguised as something else, like a phone charger, that records to an SD card without anyone knowing it's there. The irony of how easy these spy cameras are to obtain is that criminals use them too. Hidden cameras in hotels and vacation rentals have become a serious problem. The same technology that can help protect your belongings can also violate your privacy. Throughout all of this, remember that the most important element of travel security isn't any piece of gear I've shown you. It's awareness of your surroundings and understanding the psychology of crime. Thieves are looking for easy targets and quick opportunities. When you eliminate those opportunities and present yourself as a harder target than the alternatives around you, you dramatically reduce your risk. The gear I've shared today works because it leverages human psychology and criminal behavior patterns. Thieves want obvious targets they can grab quickly. They don't want to spend time figuring out complex security systems or touching things that might be gross or worthless. They definitely don't want to deal with alarms, cameras, or attention-drawing complications. Every piece of equipment and every technique I've shared is designed to exploit these psychological factors. The goal isn't to create an impenetrable fortress around your belongings. It's to make you just difficult enough to rob that criminals will choose someone else instead. After 10 years of testing these methods in some challenging environments around the world, I can confidently say that this layered approach to travel security works. But remember, no system is perfect, and nothing is more valuable than your personal safety. If you ever find yourself in a threatening situation, comply with demands and worry about replacing your belongings later. The peace of mind that comes from knowing your valuables are properly secured is invaluable. It allows you to truly enjoy your travels without constantly worrying about theft. You can focus on experiencing new cultures, meeting interesting people, and creating memories that will last a lifetime, instead of spending your mental energy guarding your possessions. Travel should be about expanding your horizons and challenging yourself in positive ways. not about living in fear of criminals. With the right preparation and mindset, you can explore the world confidently, knowing that you've taken reasonable precautions to protect yourself and your belongings without becoming paranoid or letting security concerns dominate your experience.